Okay, you may stand in ovation and welcome them.
Good morning, VIVA and VVIT, respected guests, chairman, principals, directors, teachers, and
Commander-in-Chief. We hold high respect the Maratha Emperor Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, recognized as the father of the Indian Navy. It's worth noting that Indian Navy Day is celebrated on December 4th every year. This day is dedicated to honoring the achievements of our naval forces. It particularly marks the commencement of the Operation Trident. During 1971, India-Pakistan War, a pivotal moment etched in our naval history.
with this modest beginning, we embark on engaging session with the dedicated Navy personnel. But before we dwell further, let's begin with the prayer song.
Patriotic song Sare Jahan Se Acha, a melody cherished by every Indian and often heard during marches of our brave armed forces.
Gul Sita
to discuss the extraordinary feats of our Navy achievements that have inspired and moved the nation. Here are a few.
Operation Trident. In 1971 Indo-Pakistani War, the Indian Navy undertook Operation Trident, a daring offensive against Karachi that not only defended our nation but also resonated with the spirit of bravery and valor.
Operation Python. Following Operation Trident, the Indian Navy executed Operation Python, a naval attack on Karachi in West Pakistan. This operation stood as a symbol of unwavering resolve.
Direct entries. For that, there is the INET. Most of you must have heard about the AVCAT exam, AFCAT. Similar to the AVCAT exam is the INET. This is an online exam, and if you clear this exam and you clear your service selection board, which is the interview, you come for your training. Your basic training at the Indian Naval Academy, and thereafter you become commissioned as an officer. Now, the INET exam is not just for being pilots, but for all the branches that we have covered by now. The executive, engineering, electrical, IT, law, everything. That encompasses everything. And if you want to become a teacher, then also we have the same INET exam.
Okay,
And,
other entry schemes will include musician, sports, law, and again musician director, which are not that famous, but yes, people are coming to the Navy through this also. If you have that interest, you are most welcome.
There are, I'm seeing many NCC cadets over here. So there is an NCC entry also. All right, if you need more information, please come to us, and we'll be very happy to furnish you. So basically, you need to have your C certificate and you need to do a BTech. If you have a C certificate in NCC and you've done BTech, we'll call you directly for the SSB. And thereafter, you clear your SSB and you come for your training at the Indian Naval Academy. Alright, so this is the selection procedure. Basically, whatever type of entry you're going in for, after 12th or after graduation. First, you will have your basic selection. Then you will come for your service selection board, your interview. Once you clear your interview, you will there will be a medical examination and thereafter a merit list. Clear that merit list and you will start your training at the NDA or the INA based on what you've selected.
Okay, a short note. See, in all the armed forces, if you want to become an officer, you have to clear the procedure called Services Selection Board, SSB, which happens in certain places like Bangalore, Coimbatore, Allahabad, Varanasi. So these places, basically you have to clear the SSB interview procedure, the 5-day procedure, which includes both the qualitative and quantitative analysis, your psychological mindset, how do you perform as a team, and several other things. They'll be having a one-on-one interview. So one very common misconception which I want to clear right now is, like, even when I was a 10th, 11th, 12th, people used to think, yaar tu to bahut patla hai, you are so weak, how will you be able to join the forces? So even I was very scared, just like you, some of you might not be fit as of now, but let me give you an assurance ki you are coming into the forces to get fit. So you don't need to be extremely fit or you should be running 10 kilometers at this stage. You will eventually do that. If your mind is on track, your skill set can be developed. I am not telling that it should be developed and you should be very high-fi. I was an average guy. You have to be just that. So if you are an average guy and yes, you have it in you, then you can easily come in. Because the 4 years of training which I have undergone has made me fit. So people are not looking for your fitness as of now. They are just looking at your mindset. Is it on right track? Will you be able to cope up? Will you be able to serve in the way they want? Because 4 years of training will ensure that Navy will take work out of you, will give you enough perks and allowances, and then carry on with the good thing.
Right now we are just going to show you very briefly how life is at sea. Like basically the different kind of ships that we operate and life at sea. Just photographs. So just look through. So this is one of our aircraft carriers, INS Vikramaditya. I'm sure you've all heard of this. Then there are destroyers. All right, these are multi-platform ships.
यार
One
डिस्ट्रॉयर्स
ship-
सुनने में एकदम खतरनाक लग रहा है ना. दे आर एक्चुअली वेरी बहुत खतरनाक होते हैं. में बहुत सारी मिसाइल्स होती हैं, बहुत सारे टॉर्पीडोज होते हैं, बहुत सारी गन्स होती हैं. दैट इज़ व्हाट अ डिस्ट्रॉयर इज मेंट फॉर. वी प्रैक्टिस मिसाइल फायरिंग्स many times, and yes, frigates, a shorter version of destroyers with less number of missiles, and yes, equally deadly.
So like, he comes from a big ship. So he's talking about big ships. You see the ship on top? That is my ship. All right. It's a small ship, but it is as many weapons as a big ship. All right. So these people, they've done missile firings and all, but whatever actual operations are there have been done by ships like mine. All right. So it doesn't matter what kind of a platform you serve on. What matters is the kind of work you do. Any kind of a thing you require or you want to do in your life, we provide. You want to be a pilot of any kind of a aircraft? You want to explore the depths? And the best part about our Navy right now is that we're growing. So we're coming up with many new types of ships, many new types of submarines. So we need a lot more people to join us. So basically this is like life at sea. You see this guy in between?
What do you think this is going on? Anyone? Wild guess?
झूला झूला है बचपन में. You sit on swings, right? That is similar. So basically two ships that are moving at sea and we transfer people in between. All right. That's the kind of fun, adventurous life we have. All right. And then obviously, like we are a military, so weapons are our forte. So this is how we do वेपन प्रैक्टिस, मार्क्समैनशिप. वो देख रहे हो पिस्टल फायरिंग चल रही है, शिप चल रहा है पीछे से फायरिंग पिस्टल्स. एंड ऑब्वियसली यू हैव टू स्टे फिट, यू हैव टू वी लव प्लेइंग स्पोर्ट्स. ऑल ऑफ अस हियर आर एविड स्पोर्ट्स men and women. All right.
Let me bring out, sorry to interrupt sir, but this photo is actually taken in the sea. So we are playing volleyball at sea. So if you have any doubts of how the ball doesn't go in the sea, we can clear it later on. But yeah, the ball is actually tied up with a rope with the net. So even if it goes out, we pull it back and then start playing again on a lighter note.
And because we are all staying together so close and for such long times when we are deployed, so the mahal of the Navy, how we are together, we are like a family. We work together and we live together, and then when we enjoy together. All right. So like we've covered before, we are a multi-dimensional and networked force. All the time we are together and any kind of a mission. And finally, Indian Navy, it's a way of life. It's not a job. I'm telling you now. It's not like you'll go in the morning 9 o'clock, come back 5 o'clock in the evening. Some odd days 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, late हो गया, boss ने रोक लिया. No. When you are working, your day will start and it will not stop. All right. It won't stop. You will have days when continuously you are working. All right. There will be some or the other exercise, some or the other firing that's going on, some problem that will come up in your ship. All right. And you will keep fixing it, keep moving forward. But then when you come back to your home, when you come back to your family, you will know that I am keeping them safe. I am keeping them happy. I am keeping them secure. Right?
At the night, the 350 people are sleeping. Sir is driving and steering the ship, and 350 people are sleeping inside. So that's a very big responsibility. So you are taking a ship into the seas is not a very easy job. It is not like our Activa, so that यहाँ पे park कर दो, वहाँ पे park कर दो. It is a very difficult and complicated job. You get to handle the most sophisticated equipment available at present. And yes, sir has done several missile firings. So it takes a lot to be here. And yes, if you have got it in you, you can also be here. Again, I would like to stress on the fact that we are not here to advertise, but just to educate.
So, for more details, this is one website that you can join. Also, you all have smartphones? Not right now, but at home also, you'll have smartphones, no? अरे होगा यार, आजकल के ज़माने के बच्चे, you're not like वो नहीं, फ़ोन नहीं है, ठीक है? You have smartphones at home. Just do me a favor, whether Android or Apple, go to your App Store, alright, or Play Store, and type in the search button, not free shooter games or something like that, go to Indian Navy. The first app that comes up, it is written Indian Navy only, okay? Click on that app. That app is the most important app for you, no matter what you want to do in your life. Even if you want to go into the civil sector, and later you may think, you're not enjoying, like how I felt. Alright, go to that app, just explore through it. There are options where you can put in your details, how old you are, and what kind of entry you want to join. And after that, automatically that app will keep giving you notifications. Like Swiggy and Zomato gives notifications now. Like that. This Indian Navy app will give you notifications that form is out. If you want to join, fill in the form. They will give you the form also. You just need to download it, fill it, and then sit aram se till the exam comes. After that exam will come, study for it thoda bahut, simple sa hai, crack it and come join us. Alright? It's a brilliant job, a way of life, and I highly recommend it. Right? Thank you all for being such a
Okay,
wonderful
that's it from our side. If you have any questions, you can pop it up right now. Sir would be very joyful to answer them. Otherwise, if anybody wants to come in person later on, you are most welcome. Any questions, anyone? Anything? Any vague? Yeah, please. Just a second. Speak on the mic, please.
Okay. My first doubt is, if I join Navy, can I study to the extent I want to study?
Please repeat. Can I study what?
Like if I study BTech and later I want to study MBA, can I shift my options when I'm in Navy?
Yeah. So basically, he wants to know कि after doing BTech and MBA, can he join Navy? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a live example over here. Sir has graduated from a very nice college, just like you. He has done MBA, and after that he has joined. That is what the whole purpose why both of us are standing here, to educate all the students who are in the high school right now and all those who are undergoing graduation. So sir has completed post-graduation. After that he has joined the Navy. So Navy will give you enough chances in all the criteria you would have seen. The age limit was up to 25, 26, and most of you are right now maximum 21, 22. So you have enough opportunities to join at all stages and all phases of your career in different respects. So yeah, that's available.
And in Navy, there are fields like robotics, AI.
Right, robotics. Alright, yes. So if you remember, alright, I'll just. Okay, you see this? Now you want to know robotics and AI.
Yeah.
Now I'll tell you, Naval Armament Inspectorate, right? This deals purely with robotics, because all the missiles that are made, all the guns that are made, which we use, are done by robotics and AI. What a beautiful question. Right now, because we are in the age where one person sitting at his home can destroy entire economies, correct? You've seen those James Bond movies, no? We need information security, we need cyber security in the Navy, because so much of what we operate are electronic equipment, are computers. So for that we need IT, we need people who are computer science engineers, like I, alright, like you,
Yeah.
all of you. Alright? You name it, we have it. It's not just tu. It's not just that. Alright? Any kind of a field that you want to be a part of, you can close your eyes and comfortably say that yes, if I join the Navy, I can do this job. And one very important thing, ladies, right now there are entries which have been started recently. So after you complete your 12th, earlier what used to happen is that only boys could join for NDA and Naval Academy, right? Now even you people can. Alright? Girls can also join the National Defense Academy. 4 years of training, hard training. Alright? And after that, you will also come out as officers. Just the way boys were. Alright? So, those days are gone. When only boys could, oh, कि मैं तो NDA जा रहा हूँ वगैरह, and ज़्यादा cool बन के दिखा रहे हैं, now even girls can join. So please avail these opportunities. Right? We are providing opportunities for equality. We want women in the forces. Alright? So do us that favor and join.
Anybody else has some kind of suggestion, doubt? Yeah, the young lady.
What are the different energy sources you use which you like?
Can you please repeat? The sound is not very clear.
Like, what are the energy sources which you use and you like them because they're reliable?
Energy sources. Alright. So right now we are using diesel and gas turbine engines. You've seen planes now? Plane से छुट्टी में इधर उधर जाते हो, the kind of engines those planes use, similar engines ships also have. Very large gas turbine engines. But we are also switching to nuclear energy. Alright, so nuclear parts, ships and submarines. Submarines we already have, ships also, the avenue is coming up. However, now again, one more field comes up here. You want to protect the environment, alright? Some of you people are there who want to protect the environment. Please come join the Navy, alright? Because one of the jobs that we do is protection of our maritime economies also. The Navy and the Coast Guard both, alright? So like this young lady wants to perhaps come up with a new source of energy, a new propulsion system. Join the Navy, alright? Help us out. Any more questions? That boy over there.
How many months are you taking training?
How many?
How many?
How many months are you taking training?
Okay, training.
Duration of training.
Okay, duration of training. So for example, if after 12th you join, right? You join the National Defense Academy, suppose, or Naval Academy. You will have 4 years of training. So you will be doing training also, alright? Full. You will be doing weapon practice. You will be, building your body, getting good abs. And at the same time, you will be doing your BTech also. So study also you will be doing, and push-ups also you will be doing. Okay? 4 years of training if you join after 12th. But if you join after college, then you will have 1 year of training. Study is slightly less because they will be teaching you only about the Navy. Alright? Navy related things. Technical things they won't be teaching you. And they'll be making you do training. Alright? So Navy is a very technical intensive force. Extremely technical intensive force. All the officers sitting over here are BTechs. Alright, all of us. So, does that clear your doubt? Clear?
Sir.
Okay. Why college party you people don't have any doubts or you don't want to join?
I was also expecting some suggestion from that side.
Any one of you guys. See, listen. We have come here. These people have time. We have come here especially for you guys. Right now you are at the crossroads of a very important phase of your life. Ki what will you do now? BTech kar li. अब क्या करोगे? So please, if you have doubts, you add it out there.
Sir?
Yes, you. If you could please give him the mic. You may have to come slightly forward because there's a lot of reverberation.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Shivaji from Mechanical Stream.
Good afternoon.
Sir, the newly declared of Agnivir, what about that, sir?
Could you repeat the question?
The government newly declared the Agnivir only for 4 years. What about
Okay,
remaining?
yes. So, like, we are officers, right? So, Agniveer entry is for sailors, all right? जो जवान होते हैं, basically the workforce of our service, right? So this, like, we are there for 20 years minimum. The Agniveer scheme or the Agnipath scheme that is there, this is if you want to join as a sailor, and this is there for 4 years, all right? 4 years. So you will have a 2-month training program at INS Chilka, which is in Odisha. Thereafter, you will join the Navy based on what branch you are getting. All right, if you are getting gunnery, communication, navigation, engineering, electrical, whatever branch you get. So you will do some basic training. All right, training on board ships. And thereafter, you will join the Navy as a sailor. All right. Does that clear your question?
Yes, sir. After completion of 4 years, the next, what do
Right.
you have to advantages, sir?
So the advantage is this, that what happens is that sometimes after 4 years, you may want to switch your job, correct? So if after 4 years you want to leave the Navy, you can. But if you want to stay in the Navy and if you are very good at your job, it's not just you want to stay in the Navy, if you are very good at your job, then suppose there are 100 people who've come by this scheme, only 25% will be retained by the Navy. Alright, and they will get promoted to the next ranks. So this is there about the Agnipath scheme.
What positions we have to get after completion of 4 years? We have to chance to stay in Navy, sir.
Yeah,
That is what he mentioned, that out of 100, the 25 people, for example, 100 people apply and come in for Agnipath scheme, Agniveer scheme. So 25 out of them get a chance to continue, and rest 75 will not. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I think that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for hosting us and giving us a chance to present before you.
Thank you, sir. Your relentless work rate never fails to amaze us. The way you give your everything to protect our nation is truly inspiring.
Now I call upon Lieutenant Commander Deepak Yadav and his team to come onto the stage for a small memento. I request the directors and principals also to come onto the stage. Once it's done, small
Good afternoon. I know that you are hungry, so I won't be long. Today, we sleep peacefully because of these people, the young, smart officers. So it is our duty to just appreciate them for this. We do our business peacefully because of the defense forces, and we are aware of Army and Air Force, not much about the Navy. And now, some of them are asking me why this event is conducted just now. There's a big banner at the back. The reason is December 4th is celebrated as, what is that? Navy Day. So in connection with that, these young officers, the smart ones of course I say, they have started on a journey from Kanyakumari to Arunachal Pradesh, I guess, creating awareness among the people, especially the youngsters. Because tomorrow you are going to take their place. They become old one day, so it is your chance to defend the country. So they are creating awareness, and Sir said it is very good job, and he corrected it. It's not a job, it is a service to the nation. So all are welcome for this. Let me ask you one question. Do you know when was our Navy started? Can anyone tell me? 19? Sorry, it's already late. It was officially started on 5th of September 1612. 1612. Not 2000 or 19, around 411 years back, under the control of the East India Company. Officially, now the present Navy started 26th of January 1950. So it is not a small thing. And you already have, during the Shatavahana's time, the coins were there with the mark of the ships with mast. So Navy is not a new thing. So they are inviting you people to come forward to join and say, serve the country. So I take this opportunity to thank these people, these officers who have almost, I can say, sacrificed their life for the protection of the country. And then their plea is, you too think for a minute, and then, okay, of course, multi-purpose, saving the country, serving the country, and also a profession. And you people can come forward and ask any doubt later also. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank these officers from the bottom of our heart for coming over and enlightening, enriching our knowledge. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We will see that some of the things which you have proposed will be implemented in the future. So I also thank the management for arranging this, and also the students and the teachers who participated. Thank you very much.
Now let's all stand for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्कल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे